Then let's just take that seat in your space, taking that gaze from around us to within us, shoulders stacked on the hips. You might lean a little bit forward and a little bit back. You might rock right to left, or just feel imbalance, feel misalignment. That contrast is the great guidance through to find the balance, find the alignment. Notice your belly here, it's soft and it kind of sits up and in. Notice your heart here, it's light, let it rise with your next inhale. And as you exhale, open your mouth, let the hands drop to the knees if they're not already there. Happy, happy Monday. Setting aside the stuff below the surface, palms to the earth. Breath long, slow, and deep. Setting aside all the things below the surface as best as we can. As we arrive on our mat, this sacred space, this sacred practice of holding it all, holding the truth that we are perfect exactly as we are, holding the truth that there is always great work to do, holding the truth that we are right where we are meant to be as we are in this space, knowing you are welcome here exactly as you are. I meet you where you meet me in this moment, in this breath. Let's take 3 more deep inhales through the nose, letting the thumb and the index finger come together. Through the mouth or the nose, your choice. And as you take those 2 more breaths, eyes opened or closed, it is your choice always. But feel that sweet and soft contact of the index and the thumb fingers. And if the eyes are opened or closed, just allow yourself to drop into the truth. You are a divine being having a human experience. Sealing the lips and allowing the breath to travel in and out of the nose, maybe connecting right with Ujjayi, that deep nostril breath. And feeling into that thread of life. And allowing it to travel again, this sweet alignment of more than our bones, our skeleton, our muscles. This is our soul, our chakras, all the subtle body, all the subtle strength. Allow every inhale to rise you beyond the space and confinement of our bones, our skin. Float in that space and remind yourself, I am divine. And as you come back down, that weave, that thread through the throat, through the heart, the belly, all the way below the roots, remind yourself you're human and we need you. We are the ones who walk the earth at this time when it is so hard to find ground, when it is so hard to find breath, when it is so hard to find connection and alignment and compassion. And here you land in this space, in this now, doing the work, putting in the effort. So all of us may one day be free. Before we take it into our asana tonight, again, feel those roots through the nostrils, through the exhale. I'm going to guide us into a couple rounds of Nada Shodhana. Pranayama, this balancing in the right to the left, this separation, this duality, this piece of disconnect. And it weaves the right hemisphere over to the left over to the right. We find this balance, we regain our ground even when it's groundless. Ujjayi will always be the breath in and out, but again, honor you and meet yourself where you arrive. One hand holds the mudra of truth, I am divine and I am human. The other makes a little tool to hold the nostrils down. So one nostril will be open, one will be closed. We'll start with a deep breath through the nose and just hold, retain both nostrils. Let's inhale. Hold that for a pause. Open both nostrils. Exhale through the nose all the way out. Hold both nostrils. Inhale through the nose all the way, fill up. This time we'll only hold the left. Exhale fully through the right. Hold and pause. Inhale just through the right side. Inhale. And hold at the top and pause, opening up the left nostril. Exhale just through the left side. Hold and pause at the very bottom. Inhale, just left nostril, full, long, and deep. Holding at the top, opening back to the right. Exhale, right side only. Pause, hold, feel. Inhale, just through the right. Pause and hold, left nostril. Exhale, long, slow, and deep. Hold your space. Inhale just through the left side, long, full, expansive breath. Again, exhale just through the right side. Let it empty all the way down. Inhale just through the right side. Exhale just the left nostril. Pause, feel, hold, fill up through the left. Really fill, guys. Take this next round on your own. We always start with the exhale, and it's always the same side. Inhale follows the exhale. As you take these few rounds on your own, notice the body getting light and heavy at the same time. Keep reminding yourself every part, every piece, every which way in which you expand is welcome here. Remind yourself you are capable of finding balance, you are capable of finding ground, you are capable of living in alignment. Even when things are misaligned, even when things feel groundless and shaky and uncertain, there is a steadiness in you. Let's finish out the left side, and don't worry, take your time. But as you take that last left nostril, inhale, you fill, you hold, you pause. Open the mouth, sigh it out, your time, your breath. When it feels right, take 3 more of those breaths, bringing those hands to Namaste at heart center. And again, no rush. Coming back to Ujjayi, long, slow, deep, coming back to the center where it all begins and never, ever ends, our heart. Let the chin rest gently down on the chest. And ask yourself with so much compassion what it is you need to find a ground, to stay with hope, to know we can rise beyond circumstance. Interlock those fingers, rest the hands on the chest. Inhale, reach that heart to the sky. Open the mouth like I can hear your breath, and let me hear it. Inhale again into this space. Maybe the eyes start to blink open. Exhale, scoop around the residue of anything coming and pushing and pulling and holding you back. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Peace finger, cut the cords, cut the cords. You are free to be here as you are, holding the truth. Right hand to the mat, left hand reaches the hands. Find that side bend. Exhale, stay with Ujjayi. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches. Inhale, reach the hands both up to the sky. Put a bend in the elbow, palms face forward, fingers spread. Reach the heart as that right elbow wraps underneath the left. Find your shoulders. Give yourself a little squeeze. Find those elbows. Inhale. Exhale again. You gotta cut the cords. You gotta keep cutting the cords. They come back like cobwebs. Like, what happened? They're still here. Inhale, reach that left hand up and over. You can bend and not break. Left hand comes down. Inhale, break. Just kind of feeling that body move with space and time. Breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale again, bend the elbows. Soft and strong, both. And inhale, lift that heart. Left elbow underneath the right. We find those shoulders. We love who it is we are as best we can. Find those elbows. Inhale. Third time's the charm. What keeps showing up mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually? Brush that stuff out. You're here, and I thank you. We're gonna sweep those legs underneath. Come to your tabletop position. Spread those fingertips, you guys, nice and wide. I want you really to notice, like, we don't dump into ourselves. There's enough heavy gravity. I need you to lift up and feel the strength in your arms. I need you to feel that index, thumb, and root, and as the cups of the wrists, they reach up, right? They ascend. Feel that low belly pulling up and in as well. Heart is wide. You're soft on the knees, no dumping in. Start to take yourself into your cat-cows. Inhale, drops belly. Exhale, we touch into the chest. We bring those hips forward. And again, this movement, synchronization of breath with body. And that intention weaves the mind with our heart and our intuition. Next time you inhale, drop that belly. Exhale, we're gonna curl those toes under. Let's go right up into our first down dog, being kind as we pedal the legs, shake out that head. And I totally forgot to tell you guys, you can hit play on your playlist. So if you wanna do that, go for it. If you're enjoying this sacred silence, I'm gonna stay with that tonight as well. Take a moment to pause into that down dog once you get back. And again, I want you to feel some pieces tonight. And don't see them as a part, like disconnect, but like connect. The lower arms, they hug up and in those forearms. And the upper arm bones, they stretch wide like the shoulder blades. Look at your kneecaps, guys. I want you to see them lift up to your hips. We turn those quads on. And the next exhale, follow the back of the legs, both heels equally reaching down. They never have to touch. Take a breath here, fill up. And as you exhale, start to lift those heels, walk your tippy toes towards your hands, coming into your first forward fold. We're gonna let those feet be a little bit more wide than hip distance. I want you to check the toes, the arches, the heels, same line, right? We're not out, we're not in, we're balanced. Inhale, hands on something, that halfway lift. And again, feel those shoulder blades guide back. Exhale, pull the belly up and in as you fold. Knees can be soft. Look between the knees, the shins, the heels. Let the head drop and take a couple breaths as again we keep this dumping out, this returning back of everything that does not serve. Feel free again to bend the knees, shake the head, put the hands where it just feels right. And 3 more times, you jaw, you breath, fill up, long, slow, deep. Just to let go with gratitude and grace. You no longer have to hold it all. You never did. I don't know why we tell ourselves we have to. Again, keeping that hip distance stance for now. I just want you to lift up those toes, give them a little wiggle, a little wave, and then keep them spread, right, nice and wide as you press them back down. Keeping that nice spread toes, lift your heels up, just kind of feel that stretch on the front of the arches, and then drop them down. Notice if you can have the weight equally dispersed. Inhale to halfway, exhale to fold. Put a little bend in the knees, let the heart lift you. Inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, bring the fingertips down through to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, keep the space as you fold down. Inhale to half, shoulders back. Exhale, fold and soften. Inhale, rise all the way up, heart leads the way. Exhale, fold with that grace, that gratitude, let it go. Inhale again, all the way up. And as you exhale, prayer through, all the way down. Take your halfway lift. This time, stay halfway lifted. I want you to have those hips on top of the heels. So there's a gentle shifting forward as I stay rooted down. Feel that belly button pull up and in, long, long, long spine. Gaze slightly forward, chin not on the chest. Inhale, reach your right hand up, keeping that left hand on the shin, the earth, something. Exhale, right hand comes down, still in the half lift. Inhale, left hand comes up, right hand stays on something. Exhale, left hand comes down, and we fold. This time, bring the feet together. Big toes touch. There's a little bit of space between the heels and knees. Inhale to halfway lift. Feel that again, that gentle rock forward. Those heels ground down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, prayer all the way through, forward fold. Inhale to half. Exhale, plant those palms. Let's step back right by left. Hold our planks. Same alignment as tabletop. Same engagement as down dog. I really want you to feel the back of the heart, those arm bones getting wide with the inhale. There's a gentle leaning forward. Those heels of the hands press back. Hip creases up. One more inhale. If the knees aren't already there, gently land them. Bend the elbows backwards like arrows and ground yourself down to the earth. Let the toes reach behind you. 3 breaths as we lift up to Cobra Hold, space, not breath. Soft belly. Soft breath. Elbows hugging in. And those top of the toes press into the mat where you feel that gentle rise of the kneecap. One more inhale, you've got this smile. Exhale, forehead taps down. Keep the knees down, press up. Sink back, child's pose, just 2 or 3 breaths. As you remind yourself the space is always there. Without judgment, ahimsa. Ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa. Compassion to the fullest. Take one more inhale and down dog. And as you exhale, reach those hands forward, rise those hips, down dog. Heels are gonna lift, knees are gonna bend. Use your exhale to float or step to the top of the mat. Big toes to touch. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Big, long, and sweet. Exhale, prayer through all the way down. Inhale to half. Exhale, plant the palm. Step the left foot back, followed by the right. Inhale, in plank. We stay, we breathe, we feel. Feel those lower arm bones hugging in. Feel those upper bones going wide. Feel the breath flowing, the heat rising. All is well. All is well. Can we find steadiness even when things aren't steady? Can we find coolness even when things are hot? Breathe. I'm with you. Both heels equally reaching back. Feel those shins riding beyond those calf muscles. Feel the quads lifting up through the hamstrings. One more breath. Exhale, gently land the knees. Elbows back like arrows. Land the heart. Let the toes press. Inhale, cobra, that little rise. Exhale, press back. Child's pose or right through down dog. Take a deep breath through your nose. Open your mouth. Again, those heels will lift on the inhale. Exhale, float or step to the top of your mat. Inhale to half. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Sweet release. Exhale, fold with gratitude. Inhale to half. Exhale, plant the palms, float or step back to your plank and hold and pause. 3 inhales. Ujjayi breath. I forgot to warn you. I might not do the practice, the asana, because I am here to teach and lead you, and I can't do both and always. So trust yourself. Take one more inhale in this plank. And this time as we exhale, we can lower all the way or half. We press into the tops of the toes. We rise the heart beyond the bones. And exhale, down dog. Take again that breath in. Deep breath out. Lift the heels on the inhale, float or step on the exhale, all the way back into Uttanasana, our forward fold. Inhale into Ardha, halfway lift, exhale, let it go. Rise all the way up, sweet, long, slow, deep, maybe a back bend. And as you exhale with grace, all the way back down. Inhale to half, exhale, plant palms, float or step back through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, smile beyond the bones. And exhale, down dog. 2 more sun A's. We got this. Heels lift. Inhale. Exhale. Float or step to the top of your mat. Inhale to half smile. Lift that heart. Exhale to fold. Inhale. Rise all the way up. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Exhale. Let it go. Fold. Uttanasana. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Plant the palms. Float or step through your chaturanga. Inhale. Lifts your heart. Soften your shoulders. Exhale. Down dog. 2 more. Inhale, lift those heels. Exhale, float or step to the top of the mat. Inhale to half. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Feel the roots, feel the rise. Exhale, fold down, let it go. Inhale to half. Exhale, plant the palms, float or step back through your chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, down dog. 1 more. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, float or step to the top of your mat. Land. Then rise all the way up, just to descend all the way down. Inhale to half. Exhale, plant your palms, float or step back through your chaturanga. Inhale into your uplift or your up dog, heart lifts. Exhale, holding down dog or choosing child's pose. 5 slow, deep breaths. Calling in ahimsa, compassion. We cannot do this practice without it. Calling in satya, truth, honesty, to meet ourselves and each other right where we are. Calling in asteya, generosity and gratitude. Don't take more than you need, but give yourself what it is you need. Aparigraha, letting go, learning we don't have to grasp. And brahmacharya, that fire, that light, that spark, deep within you, deep within me. Calling in the yamas, the first branch of this practice. 1 more deep breath in. 1 more deep breath out. If you're not already there, let's meet again, down dog. Find that alignment, that support, find that space in the body. The greatest work we can do. From here, guys, we're going to lift that right leg up. We're going to find that single leg down dog. Let's notice some things first. Both heels equally reach, both hands equally press. Drop that right hip down just a little bit. Lift that left hip up just a little higher. It's not about the length of that right leg. Take another inhale as you drop those right toes down. Exhale, bend the knee. Step that right foot forward. Heel to heel alignment. We spiral the left toes down. We ground into Vira 1, Warrior 1, and rise up. Seeing the arms out of the corners of our eyes. Feeling that right hip gently guide back. Feeling that left hip guide up and in. Take another breath. Exhale, settle into the strength of your legs. Feeling that left back pinky toes pressing into the mat. Peeking down, second toe, center knee. You have arrived. Take another inhale. Exhale, we open up. Vira 2, heel toe, dropping down, Warrior 2. Here you're going to notice that second toe, center knee. We're going to feel those left toes gently coming in just a little bit. And again, the arms extend outward. Take a breath. Curl the arms down and around, stepping back, choosing to stand down, dog, child's pose, or going with the flow of the vinyasa, through that chaturanga, through that back bend, and we all arrive again, down dog. Take that breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale. Left legs turn. Lift it up, inhale. And again, let's notice some things. Index thumb, push the mat away. Lower arm bones hug in. Drop those left toes, feel left and right heel equally reach. Right hip drops up and in, left hip drops down. Take one more breath. Use your exhale to bring that left knee forward, heel to heel. Vira 1, left leg forward, right foot back. Again, that subtle shift. Left hip comes back. Right hip reaches up and in. See beyond the corners of the eyes. Feel the right pinky toes. Strong legs press down. Strong heart rises up. Take another inhale here and use your exhale to heel toe, right into that Vira 2. Again, peeking down, second toe, center, knee. Seeing that middle finger. Open up beyond the heart. Take another inhale. Exhale, cartwheel all the way around. You choose where you land or where you flow. From down dog, we all meet. We lift those heels on the inhale. On the exhale, can you take a little leap of faith? Feet off the ground just to land at the top of the mat. Inhale to half. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. As you exhale, prayer through at heart center and pause. 3 Ujjayi breaths. Again, our feet, all 4 corners, rooted. The arches and ankles rebounding. The quads lift. The tailbone drops. You have arrived. Take an inhale to reach the hands up. Exhale, bring the right knee into the chest and just find this balance. You could point the toes, flex the toes, sweep the ankle. Just knowing if we go one way, we have to go into the next. A drishti may be helpful, something that's not moving, but also engaging this left leg. Again, I want to feel that quad turn on. I want to have that kneecap lift. I want those 4 corners to root down. Using all my parts, all my pieces to support me, not dissect me. Take another inhale, exhale. And then watch that heel go back as your gaze goes forward. How can I watch it then? You got to trust, okay? Bring it in, knee to belly to chest, a little wobble, all good. Walls are helpful. Heels go back. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, finding that Vira 3. Just to drop open into that Vira 2. Same alignment. Lift the left hand, peaceful, shanti. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down and around. Step back, your choice. Vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. Then heels will lift on the inhale. Can you take a leap of faith as you exhale? Feel the lightness, feel the strength as you land at the top of your mat. Inhale to half. Exhale to fold, let it go, smile, you're here, you matter. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, pause at your heart. Take 3 breaths. The compassion needed, the truth needed, the gratitude needed, the remembering and letting go needed. You got this. Take an inhale, exhale, let the left knee come up in it. We meet ourselves with the wobbles, with the wiggles, with the giggles. Just no judgment. Point, flex, swirl, twirl, all is well. Let's feel the strength in that right leg. Kneecaps lift. 4 corners of feet equally rooted. Arches, ankles rebounding up. Tailbone tucks down. Shoulders soften. Take an inhale. Exhale, let that heel go behind. Let that gaze go forward. Vira 3. Inhale. Drawing the knee back up, exhale. Ooh, as I fall over, and heel goes back. Heart forward, inhale. Just had my first drop of sweat. Always a good sign. Always a good sign. Whew. So when you find that next Vira 3, That's when we'll open back up into that Vira 2, heel to arch alignment, spread those wings. Shanti, left hand down, right hand up, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down and around. Stepping back to your down dog, your choice vinyasa. Stay there or child's. Again, just noticing any distractions. Noticing any push, any pull, any judgment from that center. Don't judge it, don't criticize it. Don't pull it apart more than it already is. Call it in. It's welcome here. Wherever you are, rising back up to down dog. I'll be using my voice, so drop into your body and trust yourself. Everything we've already done. From down dog, inhale, right leg high, single leg, drop that right hip, lift that left. Take another breath in before exhaling, bringing the knee through to the belly, the chest, landing, Vira 1, heel to heel alignment, rising up, inhale. Settle in with the exhale, feel yourself rooted through the arches, the ankles, the four corners of your feet. Inhale, feel the rise through the fingertips. One more exhale, Vira 1. Inhale, open those arms up and take yourself into Vira 2. Heel to arch alignment. We open those hips, we open those arms. Left hand comes down. Find that Shanti, that peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down and around, stepping back to down dog, or again, going with the flow of your vinyasa, or taking a radical rest, which we always encourage. When you end up in your down dog, take that deep breath through your nose. Hold it for a pause. Fill up just a little bit more. Hold it for a pause. Fill up just a little bit more. Open the mouth like I can hear you, please. Empty the tank so new vital prana can come in. Left legs turn. Inhale through the nose, ujjayi. Lift the left, stay for the exhale. Root through the index, the thumb. Drop those toes. Feel those heels reach. One more inhale. Exhale, knee comes through. Belly, chest, we land. Left foot forward, right foot back. Vira 1. Heel to heel alignment. We rise through the fingertips. We land with that exhale. Feel that gentle guidance of the hips. Feel the lightness in the heart. Strengthen the legs. One more inhale. Use your exhale to heel toe, opening in to your Vira 2. Inhale to Shanti. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down and around. And again, your choice, vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. We can change our minds, you guys. We can change our minds. And again, when you land in that down dog, let's take that deep breath. Hold the inhale. Take a little bit more new prana in, please. And then just a little bit more sip of that before exhaling. Like I can hear you. Empty the tank. Get the people in the house curious. What is she or he doing? Take a next inhale through nose. Lift heels. Exhale, bend knees. Floater step to the top of your mat. She, he, or they, right? Whoever we are, what are we doing? We're healing ourselves one breath at a time. We're meeting ourselves where we're at one breath at a time. Inhale to half. Exhale to full. Rise all the way up. Exhale, pause at the heart. Inhale, draw that right knee into the chest. Exhale, send that right foot behind. Inhale, draw the right knee into the chest. And this time we're going to land into our tree pose, whether that's bringing the foot into that quad or leaning over to the shin or all the way down to the earth. It works, it holds you, it supports you. Hands might land, they might go high. Again, feel the strength on this left leg, right kneecap lifts. Four corners root down. You're into that midline, you're into yourself. Maybe that right hand rests on that right knee, and this left hand reaches over to the right side. Again, a wall is always helpful. Where can you find ease? 2 more breaths. Where can you feel strength? We'll draw the right knee back into the chest however we need. Let that right heel go behind. Inhale, Vira 3. Open up, Vira 2, Warrior 2. Shanti into peace. Cartwheel the arms down and around, stepping back, your choice always. Vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. Wherever you land, find your way back to down dog, supported, sustained, safe. Then we move into brave. We lift those heels, we bend those knees, float or step to the top of your mat. Inhale to half, exhale to fold, let it go. Staying in this fold just a couple more breaths. Can you get the top of your head, the crown down? Can you lift the sit bones, the booty up? Can you soften your belly? Can you soften your heart? Drop into yourself. Maybe you find your elbows. Maybe you find your low back. But can you find your breath? Can you feel your life? And can you remind yourself you're alive? And we need you. You need you. We need you. Empty the exhale just as you filled with the inhale. You let it go. You hold a little more and you let a little bit more go. Tap it out. Next inhale, we draw a new breath in, that halfway lift, that rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Your time, not my words. Get long and strong. And exhale, pause at that heart space. Left knee draws into the chest. We hold it for just a moment, just to let it go. Balance, balance, balance. Bringing the knee back in. And again, opening up into our tree. Vrksasana. Right leg, kneecap lifts, quads engaged. Four corners of the foot equally reaching down. Feel the arches, feel the ankles, everything holding you up. Tailbone tilts down. Bring your hands to your hip creases. Lift them up just a little. Hands go wherever you need them. But again, maybe you lean into that bending branch. That ability to bend and not break. To stand and not fall. But even if we do fall, can we please get back up? Because we need you. 2 more breaths. Finding that steadiness, that ease, even when all feels unsteady and uneasy. We can find it, guys. Exhale to bring that left knee in. Inhale to find that warrior 3. Exhale, open up, Vira 2, warrior 2, heel to arch alignment. We guide that knee. Find Shanti, peaceful. Exhale, cartwheel down. Your choice, going with the flow, taking the rest, or that sweet in between. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Find yourself into your down dog. Let your knees gently land down to the mat. And let us sit up on our heels. Flipping the palms to the sky. Letting the shoulders come up just to draw back, down, and out. Take a couple breaths here. Anything we're holding that no longer needs to be held. Are you able to let it go? Hand it off. Allow our perspective to change. Take an inhale as you reach your hands out, this offering of all the things we don't know. Mine's usually roles, relationships, responsibilities, right? It's like, I don't know. So here you go, divine. Here you go, God of my understanding. Show me the way. And maybe that resonates for you or something else does. Trust it. 3 breaths as you pull up and out the story, the struggle, the worry, the fear through your fingertips to that greater power. And maybe as you exhale, you start to feel the ease that is yours to have. This deep, deep, deep knowing that even if on the surface and the outside edges, it doesn't look safe, it doesn't look sustained, maybe, just maybe it is. One more inhale as we reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Right hand to the earth. Left hand finds that side bend. We'll use the exhale to bring that left hand to the right knee, lifting the spine in that gentle twist over the right shoulder. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands gently fall down. Left hand on the floor. Right arm reaches. Right hand to the left leg, finding that twist as we inhale, long spine. Exhale to the left shoulder. Inhale to unwind, reach up. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back, find your plank. You can. Knees can always come down. The knees can also stay up. 3 breaths. I'm not with you yet, but now I'm coming. Strong bones, strong arms, strong soul, strong will. Keeping that alignment in the right hand, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Pivot the heels over to the right. Open up, side plank. Right knee can always come down to the mat. You can also stay up. Take this left hand over to the right side body and love your belly as you send it to the sky. Inhale. One more inhale, exhale, come back down, dog. Stay here, child's pose, or go with the flow of the vinyasa. The choice is yours. Gently land on your knees, sit on your heels again. Lift those shoulders up with the spine, with the belly. Exhale, send everything back, only to take the weight off. Palms this time down to the quads, your strong legs, your strong and resilient knees. Can you put something in your body today, your cells, your psyche? Can you pour something back that is truthful and compassionate and giving and allows for release and ease and reminds you of who you really are? Again, a calling in of the yamas. Can you feel your strength? Can you feel your beauty? Love this body. It is yours. Hands come to the knees, chin to chest. Find that gentle rounding. Inhale to reach those hands back up. Exhale, plant the hands. You know what's coming. We're going to step back to that plank, guys, and take 3 slow, deep, sweet, strong breaths. Heels of the hands go back. Heart rises forward. Left palm stays grounded, wrist, elbow, shoulder. We pivot the heels over to the left. We rise through, right hand up. Inhale. Make the moves you need. Organize yourself so you can be sustained. We'll take that right hand underneath. Scoop that beautiful belly heart all the way back up. Welcome in all the vibration just to see if you can hold. Hold on, one more breath. Exhale, down dog. Stay here, child's pose, or take your final vinyasa, down dog. Knees will come down, child's pose to greet you. And as you settle into your child's pose, knowing big toes come to touch. If our knees can be together tonight, try that first. If that does not feel right in your body, take the knees wide. See with your next couple inhales if you can lengthen the spine a little longer. And on those exhales, soften the hips, heels, and feet a little deeper. Arms go wherever it feels right. Notice the space in between the eyebrows, and what if it got a little wider? What if it got a little smoother, any crinkles? What if that vision of something better was your focus? The goodness, the beauty, the abundance you already have and hold. One more inhale here. Use your exhale to walk your hands back. We'll cross those ankles. We'll let the legs go nice and long in front of us. See if you can take a couple breaths in that L sit. And as the chin and the heart stay high, take a couple walks forward into your fold. Keeping that spaciousness of the heart 360 degrees. Dropping into that center with every exhale and expanding from that center with every inhale. Let yourself lift up, inhale, half. Right hand will meet the left, wherever that's at, you guys, wherever that's at. And then just let the left hand go behind. And as you look behind your left shoulder, soften it down and call the wisdom behind you up to you. We don't need to be pushed and pulled backwards. Bring it to you. Inhale, left hand goes to the left toe, shin, knee, wherever it lands. Right hand sweeps behind. And again, this calming up. You're worthy. You don't have to be dissected in the past, and I get how hard that is. So how cool that we could say, wisdom, you come up to me. I'm ready. So whatever you're ready for, call it up and in. Exhale, right hand, left toes, and fold. Let the hands travel the legs again, this gratitude, this love, this compassion, as you bring yourself to the back side body, inhaling into your full body stretch. Point your toes, reach your fingertips. Let the knees gently land into the chest for a couple gentle rocks and rolls. Eventually rolling on over to the right side, letting the arms spread into that beautiful T and taking 3 breaths into that supine twist. Knees will come back to center with an exhale, maybe that hug, that gentle rock, side to side, or up and down. We're letting those knees land over to the left. And again, that big T and that soft landing. Next, exhale, drawing the knees back into center. And allowing the feet to land. Feel free to take a bridge pose, wheel, or to move your body, legs up the wall before we start to prepare for our Shavasana. If you're curious what bridge pose is all about, as we land here with our feet on the floor, we lift those hips up and we let the spine rock down. For the wheel, big back bend, we ground through the feet, we lift through the hips, the heart, and we land. Maybe you scooch to the wall and get those legs up the wall, or even shoulder stand supported. Elbows down, fingertips high. And then let's make our way to the most important pose of the entire practice. And for some of us, the most challenging. So don't judge yourself. Be honest, be generous, be allowing, and check in with that divinity deep, deep, deep within you as we come into Shavasana. Laying on the backside traditionally, we stretch that right heel down to the bottom right corner and we allow that right leg to be soft. We take that left heel down to the bottom left corner and we allow that strong leg to be soft. We open up the limbs of the heart, our arms as wide as it feels good, and we allow them to be soft. Take an inhale as you thank your physical body. Anamaya kosha. And exhale. Take a deep breath in as you thank your breath. Pranamaya kosha. And exhale. Take a deep breath and thank your mind and your focus. Manomaya kosha. And exhale. Take a deep breath and honor your soul, your wisdom. Vishnamaya kosha. And exhale. And then feel the light, the warmth, the knowing, deep, deep, deep into the center of all the goodness and all the love. Anandamaya kosha, our bliss, our eternity, all that is and all that will be lands here with you. Take rest. Shavasana. staying in the space, that all-encompassing light and love. Let yourself start to waken up to so much truth. You are more than enough as you wiggle your toes. You always have been as you flutter the eyelids open. You are needed, you are necessary as you draw the knees into the chest. And you are right where you are meant to be as you land on the left side of the body. Take a pause here as you notice physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. How do you feel? And leave what you can and take all that you need as you press up into a comfortable seated position, arriving again at your seat, at your life, in this now. As we get organized again, you might shuffle back and forth. You might add in that organic movement, whatever you need here. This new beginning over and over again, if we so allow. Let's take an inhale as we reach those hands all the way up. Exhale, prayer through the mind, and again, resting at the heart. Cross the wrist here, doesn't matter which. Hook the thumbs and let these fingers land in this space. Take 3 of the biggest breaths you have taken ever right now. And feel into your capacity to keep expanding and to keep centering. One more time, deep breath in. Hands rest, namaste at heart center. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Continue to shine, continue to show up. You are needed and you belong. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I love you all so much. I miss you all so much. I did draw a card while you guys were in Shavasana, so I'm just going to share it. These are my new moon cards, and they're all about, I hate the word positive, but enriching, like manifesting something better, right? So this just says, when I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. I'm going to say that again. When I surrender, right? How many times I say, let it go, y'all. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith, that deep inner light, can set in. Don't give up. I'm here. I don't have answers, but I got space. I can share in on the mud. But I love you so much. Surrender. Have faith. We're going to rise beyond this.